Guys, it's Rick. Welcome back to the HD Vibe channel. If you'd like to see more tips, tricks, rides, reviews, installs on my Harley-Davidson touring motorcycles, as well as information about motorcycles and the motorcycle community at large, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. And when you do subscribe, please leave a comment down below saying I subscribe so I can personally reach out and thank you for supporting the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon and select all so you don't miss out on any future content. So I am here today. Josh, where are we?
We are at the one and only Gateway Harley-Davidson.
Man, this is awesome. I am finally out of the garage. I'm not on the bike. I was riding today. It's like 80 degrees here in St. Louis today. But what we're going to do today is talk about some of the 2022s that are just coming in off the trucks. And specifically, I want to focus on, if we can, Josh, on the STs. You know, we have the Lowrider ST, we've got the Street Glide ST, and we have this beautiful bike here, the Road Glide ST. And what I want to do is talk about the Road Glide ST and compare that to the Road Glide Special. And we'll get into it right after this. Guys, we're back. So we're going to talk about the Road Glide ST and the Road Glide Special. So Josh, let's first focus on the Road Glide ST and some of the key things that is on this machine that really makes it kind of the performance bike that is really meant to be that Harley put out.
Yeah, so Harley-Davidson has just released the new Road Glide ST. This is a fantastic motorcycle geared after your performance bagger guys, right? So the really good thing about this bike is it comes with a lot of those features that the performance guys are going to want right off the bat.
Gotcha.
To start with, we're going to have your chopped front fender. As opposed to the Special over here.
That looks a lot different, a lot sleeker, and
yeah,
it's very cool.
This one here has your standard length Special fender on it, and the ST over here, it does have that really cool, like modern chopped fender on it. Right?
So is the wheel size the same on both?
So the wheel diameter is exactly the same.
Okay.
And it actually is the same wheel. It is the Harley-Davidson Prodigy wheel set that you see on both of these motorcycles. Gotcha. The only difference is on the ST over here, it only comes in this beautiful bronze finish.
Gotcha.
Right? Whereas on the Special over there, you get a couple of options. You get black or you get a chrome polished look.
Gotcha. Cool. All right.
Awesome.
What else?
So a couple of other features that this motorcycle has opposed to the Special over here, obviously, is going to be the saddlebags, right?
Yep.
So being that more sporty motorcycle that they're going after here, this bike has the sport bags on it, whereas the Special over there has the stretch bags, right?
Okay. So are these essentially what the bag size that you would find on, I have a 2015 Street Glide Special, so it has the shorter bags. Are these essentially the same bags as that?
Yep.
Okay.
They are the same bags, and the reason that they did that is to keep them up and out of the way, right? So on the Special over here, guys really get down in the corners, man, and they have a tendency to drag those occasionally, right?
Right.
So when you're really doing some aggressive riding on the ST over here, you're not going to have that tendency to drag the bottom of the bag, right?
Gotcha. So what else gives it the height? I think I've heard it might have a higher shock on the rear than the Special. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the bike, I believe, has an additional like 1 inch of height in it. You can really notice it when you sit on the motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a short guy myself, as you can tell. So what's really cool is that with that added ground clearance, you can maneuver a lot better, right?
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit more lean angle.
Gotcha.
So you can go into corners quite a bit faster and come out of them quite a bit faster, right?
Right. So Josh, what else?
So another really great thing that the ST has here is going to be, it comes standard with the solo seat on it.
Okay.
So this seat is really cool. If you guys get a chance to come take a look at this bike, it actually is very similar to a seat that's on a Lowrider S.
Okay.
A little bit bigger. It does have the rear hump, just like the Lowrider S one does, right?
Yep. Cool.
Which is really cool.
So no rear pegs, I see.
Yeah, no rear pegs, right? So this is this bike is all sport, baby.
All sport.
Yes, sir.
Solo rider. But if you wanted to change out the seat and go to like a Saddleman San Diego Customs or something like that to really kind of sleek this thing out, but still have a passenger pillion, is that
Yeah,
an option?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's a good point, right? A lot of people don't know that. This bike is still set up so that you could run a Saddleman 2-up seat on there if you would like to, or any other seat that you would like to run on there, right?
Cool. Now, what about the gauges and the infotainment system? I think, are they still calling it a boom system, or?
Yeah, so that
okay,
is
how is that compared to the Special? Is it?
Yeah, so this bike does have the Boom 2.5 GTS touchscreen with navigation.
Yep.
And that's the same setup that's going to come in your Special as well, right? That is a really nice feature, even on a bike like this, because this is a bike that you can ride a long distance and then go have some spirited riding with, right?
Cool.
Which is kind of cool.
Yep. And so in terms of paint colors on the ST, what are the options?
Okay, so the paint colors on the ST, it only comes in 2 colors, guys. It comes in 2 really cool colors. It comes in your vivid black.
Yep.
And then it's also going to come in gunship gray.
Gunship gray.
Gunship gray is a beautiful color. What's really cool that we're talking about the paint on the bike.
Yep.
If you look at the ST here, the Harley-Davidson logo on the side of the tank is really reminiscent of the Lowrider S.
Right, and it's got the drop H, right?
It does.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool.
Which
I like that.
Really, really cool. It gives you kind of, more of a sporty looking Harley-Davidson emblem on the side of that touring bike, right?
And all the accents, if I'm looking at this bike, they're all kind of that bronze. I mean, I even see them on the heads on the engine.
Yep.
The logo, the wheels.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So anywhere else.
So the wheels, as you mentioned, the heads on the engine there, as well as the logo, those are all parts where they kind of tie that really beautiful bronze color into the paint set, right?
Right. So the big question is, so the Special has the 114.
It does.
What does this have?
So this motorcycle is an absolute beast, guys. This motorcycle has the 117 cubic inch Milwaukee-Eight motor. This bike is just unbelievable, the motor.
Yeah.
You've rode the 117, correct?
I test rode a CVO 117 about 2 years ago, so it's been a while. So I have a 114 on my Road King Special that I just tuned and put a stage 1 on, and that thing screams.
Yes, sir.
I can't even imagine what this one's going to do.
Yeah, so this 117 is unbelievable, man. And if you guys get the opportunity to go out and even just test ride one of the new CVOs at maybe a demo day or something that's close to you guys, I highly recommend it.
Yep. So I'm looking at these bikes, and you said the infotainment system is the same between the two, but I noticed this one has an antenna and the ST does not. So how does this work?
That's a great point, man. So the ST here uses an internal antenna.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I've done that actually on my Street Glide Special. I took all the antennas off and I run one underneath the fender, and I also have one up in the fairing. I also have the CB module, so I have antennas up in there, and it works great. So I'm sure it works fantastic on this bike. Let's talk about the rear on these bikes. This one looks a lot different than the Special from my perspective. So what's going on here?
Yeah, so on your Special over here, you have integrated taillights with the turn signal.
So the 1157 turn signals on that.
Yep. And on the ST over here, they did you one up. They got a dedicated taillight that is actually smoked and LED.
Oh, LED, nice.
Yep, and then
finally
it has its own dedicated turn signals as well.
Gotcha. And what about the headlights? Are these LEDs on both of these, or?
So the headlight system on both of these is LED, yes sir.
Okay. So the only thing
dual day maker
is incandescent are the front turn signals and the rears on both, right?
Correct.
Okay. So the ST and the Special are kind of set up different, but if somebody's kind of on the fence, I mean, there's not a whole lot of price difference between the two from an MSRP perspective. So what would make someone kind of go this way versus the Special?
So, in all honesty, the ST here, man, this bike is going to be set up for a rider who loves to ride aggressively.
Gotcha.
As well as, the rider that maybe doesn't need a passenger pad on there to start with, right? A customer who's going to ride an ST is somebody who can take this bike maybe down to the tail of the Dragon and do some aggressive riding with it and then ride it.
So I think with that extra inch, I know I took my Street Glide Special to the back of the Dragon, and man, I was dragging pipes and all kinds of stuff and almost dragging bags, but I got a 12-inch shock on that one. I didn't go to a 13. I probably should have, but I would imagine this 13 on here is going to make a lot of difference, especially giving you that little bit higher. I think they actually have more lean angle on these.
It has
too.
much more lean angle.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And that's going to be a major benefit in the corners, right?
Right. I think that pretty much wraps it up. So Josh, you guys are getting a lot of new bikes in the 22. The trucks are rolling in. I know you guys just got one yesterday. Where can people find Gateway Harley-Davidson?
Oh man, I'm so glad that you asked, guys. Hey, you can find us on Facebook at Gateway Harley-Davidson, as well as at gatewayd.com.
Gotcha.
And you can also come right here to the dealership, 3600 Lee May Ferry Road, St. Louis, Missouri, and you can come see all these great bikes.
Awesome. And so even if people are not from St. Louis, I mean, you guys can sell to anybody, right?
Yeah, we ship all over the country. So if you see something on one of the videos that you absolutely cannot live without, please give us a call at 314-845-9900, and we'd love to earn your business.
Sounds good. So guys, I think that's a wrap. So I'm going to leave you with this. Life is short. Get out and ride the bike. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.